Beyond Guilt and Innocence is, um, it might be the most important short class we teach, might be the most important class we do at all. It's about guilt and innocence, how human beings have evolved these states, these experiences, these conditions, what they do with them, what intended positives they serve, and what gigantically god-awful consequences that both experiences have on human beings. Guilt has a bad reputation. It feels bad. And innocence has a good reputation. It's the absence of guilt and the presence of not guilt. And that feels much better, or actually really good. And someone's life can be extraordinarily constrained um, by heavy duty guilt. Um, there's a way to work with that actually adds to our dignity and our strength. The other side of that coin, the innocent side, the not guilty side, is, we think, in our experience, it's definitely even more pernicious than the guilt side. There are human beings in the world who are fairly well addicted to that good feeling that comes with being not guilty. Perhaps it's one of the few good feelings they have in some cases. And so it's really important to them. The difficulty is, in order to experience ourselves as not guilty, we have to bring to mind, we have to, in a little bit of NLP jargon, we have to represent internally to ourselves pictures or soundtracks somehow, internal pictures, internal sounds. We have to represent the person or persons or the organization, etc., who is guilty. So if you're sitting there comfortably right now, or standing there, or listening, or whatever you're doing, so just notice that that's nice. I hope it's nice for you. Yeah, I hope it's comfortable. But now make some move inside yourself so that you can be innocent about it. Not just comfortable, but innocent. And you will notice that instantaneously you have to start to compare what you're doing or what you're experiencing or how you're being. You'll have to begin to compare that with somebody somewhere who doesn't do it that way. For you to be innocent, somebody else has to be guilty. So to just skip ahead to one of the key things we come to in the course, it's just a momentary observation. But the most innocent person in the world, if we could find such a person, it lives on a planet of guilty people. And that's not a pleasant place to live, except insofar as it supports wall-to-wall, sea-to-shining sea innocence in that most innocent person. So the purpose of the class is learn to replace both guilt and innocence as aids for navigation in life. Where should I sit in this room? What should I do about that person? What should I schedule for 2 o'clock on Thursday? Our natural inclination is to check out what will make us feel guilty or what will allow us to be not guilty, and to use that as an aid for navigation. And both sides of that consequently are compromised. And in our 2 days, we started off from square one about all of this, which is kind of where I'm speaking about it now from. And we move through to finding a different way to make choices to assist life navigation that doesn't require us to notice guilt elsewhere in order to notice not guilt here. Okie dokie.